Ben. Hey, no noise. No noise. Let's go. Quiet over there. Damn. Yo, what's up, guys? Mr. Al, Ninja, what's up? Thomas, yeah, Benny's being bad already. Yo, let's go Bears game day. How's it going, Jordan? Ron, what's happening? Steven, what's up? Let's get this all messages going on. So I'm dialing in that 1/4 inch, guys. Having a little bit of fun with it. I shot a video today with the Ergo Avro from Prime Fork. Having a little bit of fun with that, and I figured it's just time to miss so badly and live on YouTube. It would be fun. Now I just figured it'd be time to come out and just do a little bit of shooting and practice and have a chat with you guys and have a little bit of fun. But it's kind of funny. Both these frames, the Ergo and the standard version, my version, whatever you want to call it, they're very much alike, but they both seem to shoot a little bit different. So switching from one to another is pretty weird. I got the video uploading now, and I figured I would come out and just do a little bit of plinking with the 1/4 inch. I'm kind of getting it dialed in, and I've been messing around with some pouches. I've tried 3 different pouches so far, and I think this is going to be the one that I settle on, at least for now, until I can get some BB pouches in or something like that and try it. But I kind of like these West Mitchell pouches. I mean, I just like the width of them. I like the way they feel. They're thick and durable. I get a good release with them. They I don't know. It seems to be the way to go for me. I kind of overthought the whole pouch thing, and I was messing around with a couple different models, and this seems to be the way to go. Oh, there's a miss. Deneen, long time no see. What's up, Zach? How you doing, buddy? Looks like you got it dialed. Yeah, it's getting there, man. It's getting there. It was a bit weird in the beginning. Still kind of a little bit weird. There's a couple of pros and cons about these things that I find kind of weird about 1/4 inch. The for us guys who got these big ass man fingers, I mean, it's pretty cool because you can put a shit ton of ammo on these. And like, don't get me wrong, I could probably double this on this thing. It'll hold a fucking stupid amount of ammo. The only problem is trying to get my man fingers in there to try to pull these little slippery bastards out. They're just kind of wiggling all over the place. I got to fight with them to get them out, so it's kind of tough. All right, the goatee looks nice. Why, thank you. Yeah, so far the 1/4 inch has kind of got me baffled a little bit. I don't think I shoot better than the 5/16 just yet, but I could definitely see it getting there. And I think with this, I was wobbling all over the place. It's really windy today too. If you guys watch the video that I post probably tomorrow when I get it all settled, you'll see my bands are just vibrating like crazy a couple times throughout the video. But I don't know. This is the first time I actually just went back to my old my old pouch that I like, and it seems to be doing all right. It's still I still got a little bit of a release issue, but we are doing all right. I was kind of hoping to get my tic tac toe board done today, but I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on my flippers to come in. Kind of pissed off about that, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Once that gets in, it's supposed to arrive sometime tonight. So when it does arrive, I'll probably stop by. I'll probably stop by Home Depot or someplace like that and pick up some PVC pipe and some corners and get that thing sorted out. I figured I was just gonna do just do the outer frame and then tie the rest of it with paracord. I got a shit ton of paracord that I could use, so I figure I'll just do that. Anybody else making their tic tac toe boards? What's happening with that out there, guys? I'm kind of looking forward to looking going head to head with some people. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Tic tac toe just blew my mind watching Jordan and Coin play the other day. It looked so much fun. Ah, oh, there's a miss. Okay, I'm gonna call you Arrow. I don't know how to call your name. Aroshidi? Aroshidi? Is that right? We recycle our balls with a magnet on a stick. We're all tree huggers. Yes, we do. Do you go and collect or reuse the material balls that you're flicking or not? Yeah, yeah. Inside of that catch box there's a little curtain, and when the ball hits it, it kind of hits that and just kind of drops down into the bottom of the bin there. That's why it's got that lip across the bottom, and it'll collect all the balls like that. It's pretty cool. It's written all thread. You'll love it when you get it done. Next level collab. Which one, Larry? Which collab you talking about? Do I have a tick? No, I don't do TikTok, man. I don't do TikTok. Tic tac toe. Yeah. Now he got snapped. Yo, what's up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? Collab with tic tac toe. Oh yeah, yeah, that would be so awesome. Totally next level. How did you guys like that collab with Can Vandal? I'm trying to get him to start doing some more lives. I think he's a personality that needs to get out there a little bit more. Oh, squirrel! Ugh. So so hard. I'm not shooting quarter-inch steel. It's kind of funny. We never really had squirrels around here when I first moved in. It took a long time for the squirrels to show up. They were uh, they were just, I don't know. I had trees in the back there, but you never saw squirrels around at all. Now they're starting to slowly but surely creep into the area, and now they're all over the place. The rabbits are stupid here. We got rabbits all over the place. I don't know if you guys saw that saw that live, where I'm standing in the backyard down on the grass. Two rabbits, horny as fuck, are just running around my backyard, stopping and fucking everywhere. And then they just like ran right between my legs, stood right in front of me, and just started banging. It was it was crazy. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, you little pervs, you know. but yeah. Now I hear them screeching sometimes at nighttime or early in the morning when I'm getting ready to leave. The The fishers and the coyotes are just picking those old little horny bastards off one after another. It's nuts. It's really not a good sound to hear. It's really bad. I enjoyed the show. Just wish it could have been live. Oh yeah, it was a real lot of fun being able to hang out with Ken Vandal. He's a really good dude, man. I had turkey on Saturday and I had burgers on Sunday. So I was with my in-laws on I was with my in-laws on Saturday night. We had an amazing, beautiful turkey dinner, and then Sunday I went up to go visit my parents and help them close up the trailer for the season. Got a few things done around there while we were there, and we had some burgers and stuff. It was kind of nice. Got to see my sister and her kids, Akil, Kaya, and Callie. Don't get to see them all that often, so it was nice to see them, chat with them by the fire at nighttime. Got to hang with my mom, my dad, my brother, and my brother I work with, so I see him all the time. But it's still good to hang out with him outside of work, and his wife Jasmine and his daughter Madison. So it was a lot of fun watching everybody hang out and do their thing. Definitely, definitely a good time. Well, I can see my Pink Panther pin right next to me. It's on a magnet now. Yo, what's up, Josh? Da-ding, 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 da-ding. Yo, Knuckle, what's happening, buddy? I bought a Wasp Apex in purple, and it's really good for my first slingshot. Yeah, that's a really cool slingshot, man. I really like it. Chief Thunderwood. Use the Wasp Apex. I have one. I have two of them actually. They're both really great. But right now I'm just I'm working on my. Well, we're learning the whole lore. Yeah, I'm just messing around with my quarter inch right now with my Avro. This is probably my favorite slingshot, and eventually I'll make one that's really nice for me. But the quarter inch is getting dialed in. It's getting dialed in real nice. So I think we'll. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to stick with it, but I don't know. Unless I see some really, really big changes in how I shoot. Unless I see some really big changes in how I shoot, then I'll make the leap. But so far, I'm liking it. I'm liking it pretty good. I think I'm shooting probably just as good, or very, very close. My last band set I had on here though was really it was bonkers, man. It had I don't know if it got caught up on something in my pocket or I don't know. But I was out here shooting live and I started getting like a little tear right down here where it should happen, right? That's the good spot. But when I stretched it out, I had like four pinholes in a row straight down my bands, and some of them had like one of them was a pierce, one of them was a scuff, one of them was a pierce, one of them was a scuff, but like all the way down. So it's almost like I pulled it on my pocket and it kind of skipped across something sharp or something. I don't know. It was kind of weird. Dude, I measured my draw weight. It's in my video coming up, but I'll tell you because I just don't care. It's 4.5 pounds with this precise. 4.5 or 4.2 pounds or something like that. It came out to like 2.05 kilograms. Yeah, super, super light. Almost stupid. It's almost stupid how light it is. And considering that I get some pretty good speeds with them still. The only thing I will say that I miss, the only thing I will say that I miss about shooting the heavier ammo is if you're a crack addict like I am, and you like to hear things go pow or pop or bang, the quarter-inch steel doesn't cut it. like the pheasant head that I got down on the grass over there. When you hit that thing, you hear a sound like a puck, and the pheasant head barely moves. So like, let's say if I'm the pheasant head and I'm hitting here, it does this. That's it, and it kind of sucks. And that's with a dead on perfect shot. Just a little. That's it. With the 5/16, I can pin that thing to the ground if I hit it right at the right spot. So that part of it kind of sucks. Those reaction targets, those reaction targets are a lot of fun to shoot when you get a good head movement and good wobble in them. Those leather targets, when you hit them, you get a really good crack sound. That's pretty good too. The quarter inch, it's kind of lacking in that end. For the overall shooting experience, we'll call it. I do think it will lead me to being more accurate. I truly, truly believe that. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. And it's probably cheaper too, actually. I think in the long run it'll be cheaper. I think you get more ammo for a cheaper price at that case in that case, which is also pretty good. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. No hand slap with that setup. Nope, 100%. I have a problem feeling the quarter inch in the pouch, especially cold. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I still got a lot of testing more to do in that case. Although I'm really liking shooting the quarter inch with this pouch. It's a nice small pouch, smaller pouch anyway. I don't know if it's designed for that. I find it's a little bit on the big side, on a little bit on the small side for 5/16. I find it brings my fingers too close to the bands. This one gives me that same feel as 5/16 with the longer version of the pouch. I'm still able to keep it open when I pull it back, so it's pretty nice. That's some good accuracy, bro. Thanks, Musa. He's a chavy. I don't know what that means. Yo, what's up, Chad? India? No, Canada, but close enough. What a shot. Well, thank you, man. I switched to 8mm for target. I love it. Yeah, I've been shooting 8mm for a long time. And I switched from 3/8 down to 5/16 or 8 mil or 9.5mm, whatever you want to call it. Choose your math. But once I get down from that, can you give me what can I do about neck hurts? Talk to your doctor, man. I switched to I switched down from there, and then I know I've been really messing around a little bit with trying to adjust my draw weight to get my draw weight down as light as possible to get the best accuracy I can possible, because they are correlated 100%. The heavier, the harder you have to hold on to your pouch, and the harder you have to hold your arm and everything like that becomes an issue. Becomes an accuracy issue. So you definitely want to try to reduce your draw weight, which sometimes will reduce your speed, and get those things to be about the same, I guess, the same speed. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to say, but you want to get the lowest draw weight for what you're trying to accomplish. So obviously, if you're out hunting, you're going to want to have a faster and a heavier ammo. But if you're just out plinking, you don't need to have like shoot 11 mil steel or 9.5mm steel. You can come out here and just shoot quarter inch and really dial in your speed and get a really light draw weight, and that should help you increase your accuracy the whole way through. Again, you'll have to ask your doctor, buddy. How much to buy a cheap but good slingshot? It's anywhere from free Ninja to I mean, any price really. It really does make a big difference on what you're trying to do. So if you check, if you check, you see that little yellow target I got down the bottom there, that little tiny fella. Well, I hit my personal best on that, hitting that 7 times in a row, processing a deer. But listening, oh man, Billy, you're the freaking man. But wasp are great. Simple shots great. Omega Sling's got a bunch of good ones on their channel. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Yeah, Billy's a freaking man. That one that we're picking on today is a 40 mil flipper. I do find the 40 mils are usually, oof, that was terrible. They're usually like the standard for when you're shooting that stuff like at tournaments and all that stuff. I know the ISCAR guys. One of their things is actually hitting a 40 mil paper target 10 times in a row to get qualified to finish the last one. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So a lot of my practice goes onto a 40 mil. And when I really want to dial something in, and I'm really kind of looking to challenge myself, I'll just drop down and shoot at that 12 millimeter flipper down at the bottom, and just pick on that thing a little bit. Try to get as many hits as I possibly can on it. Sometimes I'll come out and practice and just shoot it until I hit it 50 times. Sometimes that takes a long time. Sometimes it happens quickly. It all depends on the day. But oh, yep, I knew that one was a mess. I felt it right away. It seemed like I was a little finger heavy on my release. I had to put a little bit more weight on my thumb. Like that. So essentially, I speed bumped. That's something I find that it becomes far more sensitive when you're shooting these little guys. Just the finest little tweak can actually make the difference. Practice golf balls work. Yep, I got a few of those wiffle balls in my thing. They're just a little bit too big. They're around 50 millimeters, so it's like a whole centimeter bigger than the one I'm shooting at right now. But they're actually fun to shoot as a reactive target. I keep one in my drum. They're a lot of fun. How much is the slingshot that I'm using? These here, I typically sell them for around $200 Canadian. But yeah, this is one that I made. I usually charge about $230 depending on where the person lives, and I include shipping. And it depends on the materials it's made out of too. This is one that I actually screwed up though, so I decided to keep it. I had another one, actually a nice carbon one, that was kind of a screw up, and I ended up selling it as a second. I had somebody who would ask me for it, so I'm like, okay, I'll send it to you. And he was shooting with it, and it seems like he really likes it. I was planning on keeping it, and then I was like, oh fuck, I missed that slingshot. I want another one, and I started making another one, and I had a router bit fail on me, and I knew I couldn't sell this one at that point, so I just kind of stopped on the work, like trying to finish her up, and I decided to keep it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the way it shoots. It shoots great. The clips hold well. All of that is just fine. It's perfect actually. So I decided to keep it. But it was kind of nice. I was able to make back enough enough just to cover the materials and the shipping, and I sent it back to them and got like an extra $10 out of it. So it's kind of cool. Ah, that's the one thing I've noticed with the 1/4 inch is I do a lot of hitting, which is kind of nice. I'm stringing up nice consecutive shots. But every now and then when I have a miss, it's like a fucking drastic miss. It's like a flyer. It's weird. Oh, again. Oh, yeah. The Air Force is flying again. Am I still doing hot sauce? Yeah, I still am. You need to move to Georgia? Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yep, 200. Yeah, still, yeah, I'll still doing hot sauce. Actually, I made some about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I made some, and I got another batch being prepared, getting ready to be made on November 1st. I think is the day we have the kitchen. Keep up the good work at 4:30. Bummer. Yo, Chad, how you been, man? We should probably uh, we should probably do a co-live again sometime soon. It would be fun. It's funny, you know. I got a lot of slingshots. I really do. But I fucking love this one. There's some there's some that I have that are good. There's some that I have that are fucking beautiful. But there's something about this one that I screwed up with my router that I really fucking love. I like the way it holds. I like the amount of thicknesses. I like the bevel on the back. I like the straightness of the front. I really, really like this slingshot. It's fucking badass. Hey, I'm curious for you guys that shoot tournaments. Do any of you guys shoot quarter inch at tournaments? Do you find it would affect the knockdowns or anything like that? Like, is it something that's doable, or do you think it would affect your score? I'm curious what your thoughts are. Oh, I really liked you and Ken Vandal yesterday. Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. I'm gonna try to get Mr. Vandal to start doing his own lives, and I think it'll first of all I think it'll really help his channel. Like I explained to him, I find a lot of I find a lot of he puts out great content. His editing is on point. He's one of the most creative creators out there. Thank you very much, Al. And he should have more subscribers. I think, and his channel's great. He's great. I think he's probably one of the best. I don't want to call him an influencer, but we'll call him one of the best influencers on YouTube in the Slingshot community for his editing and everything. He's the man, and I think if he started doing more lives, more people will get to know him and realize how fucking funny he is, and the quality of video he puts out and the information he puts out. And I'm hoping he'll start doing some more lives and use it as a I don't know what you call it, a way to advertise his channel. And I think it'll help him out a lot. So I got him on the live. I told him that if he ever needed any questions answered or any questions at all about going live, that I'd help him out. But yeah, I had a great time with him, man. That 2.5 hours flew by like that. It was crazy how fast that went. He sent me 2 frames for free when I was getting started. Actually, that Axiom that I was shooting on the live, that was he actually sent me that one too when they first came out, and we were talking about doing a live together for a long time, and there was just a bunch of shit going on. I got so far behind with everything that was going on that I wanted to. I had a bunch of other people that we were supposed to do things with, and I talked to the 2 Andys that I wanted to get done, and I know Jordan and I had one planned, and finally we got there, and it was cool. It was cool. We got there. We got to do the live, and I hope we could do it again. I had a real lot of fun. Whole lot of fun. I appreciate the shout out from you guys yesterday. Well, you're the freaking man, Leon. I'll shout you out all day long, every day. You were the freaking man. Oh, a little bit high on that one. Oh. Why don't you TikTok? You can grow faster. Yeah, I know. I know it's probably better for me to go on TikTok, but I just don't. When I first read the permissions, and yes, I read the permissions, I didn't like it. It bothered me. I didn't like the fact that it would that all my passwords were up for the taking. It was not cool. So I said no, I'm not doing it. And I and I immediately removed it from my phone before the everything was complete. So I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll rethink that and post some things on TikTok. I guess I don't know, but right now it's just not. It's not. I'm not feeling it. Maybe I would do it if I had my my tablet set up and I can just transfer the video over to my tablet and then upload it from there, and I have nothing from banking or anything on there, then I would be okay with it. But I'm not I don't know. I'm skeptical about these things. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Quarter inch, shooting fine. The next thing you know, I'm shooting boomerangs. Yeah, I know, man. Paul, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know. I really do have to go there one time. TikTok is one of those things. Yeah, I blocked TikTok completely from my home network. Yeah, I don't have it on there at all. But I know one of the things that kind of freaked me out was that on TikTok, for example, if you have it on your cell phone and you want to transfer, say, a bunch of pictures from your cell phone to your computer, when you plug that thing in or you do a Wi-Fi transfer or whatever, all your passwords that were now on your computer are now on your fucking are being read by your TikTok, which is completely fucked. And no way, man. And it sucks because I know it is the booming app and everyone's crazy about it, and it's it's fucking awesome and all that, but I can't do it. And that's what all the kids are watching, and I could probably reel in another 5,000 subscribers using TikTok, but I just can't do it. It's Instagram, Instagram and YouTube for me, and Facebook a little bit. See Trump right again. Part of my work is encryption, the internet security. Each tech will not allow anything on their devices. Yeah, you know what, Paul? At my work too, we all had to take these cybersecurity courses. I have to redo them every single year, and I have to redo them every single year. And our company too, we got hacked at one point. They stripped all of our shit. They stripped all of our files and held them at ransom. We had to pay to get them back. And after that, the company went out. It turned out it was someone from China. It turned out, and we ended up We ended up completely removing all kinds of apps access to company phones. You're not allowed to plug in anything to the computers. You're completely denied unless you have access from IT. It's a real shit show. Really, it's fucking annoying, but it is what it is, man. Doesn't like TikTok. TikTok. No, unfortunately. Yo, what's up? Second place, Joe. Yeah. So that was part of it. So now we all have to take these courses every single year. We have to do a refresher every single year, and now I can't even put like a personal picture of my son on my computer or anything like that. I say, or my wife. I can't. I'm not allowed to have a company picture on there. No uploads of any kind at all. I can't even connect my phone to my computer anymore. I have to, if I need any photos, I have to upload up to I don't know what the fuck they call that shit, the cloud for iPhone, whatever the fuck that is. I have to put it up in there and I have to download it from there after to make sure it's okay. There's no just doing a direct transfer, or I have to send it to my email, and my email, I can send it by email to my company email. My email will search it for viruses and sketchy shit, and that's that. Yo, Butler, what's going on, man? Hey, here's the question for you, Butler. Have you tried any? Have you tried ever shooting quarter-inch steel at all? Yeah, and I think the worst thing about it was is they cleaned out our machining file that holds all of our drawings to our machinery, and we didn't get it all back, which was really shit. And anyway, it is what it is. But we learned and got better. And now we have a crazy team in IT, which is kind of fucking annoying to be honest. But I mean, they're keeping the company files and everything secure. Oh, there's a fucking miss. Falling apart, boys and girls. We're falling apart. But we got a bunch of shots done today, so it's not so bad, I guess. Oh, yep. Shot for a bit. I don't mind it. I shot with 10 millimeter straights. Oh, interesting. I guess I average out to about that. I got, well, no, maybe not quite. I got 1812s on here, but I got them cut really long to kind of slow them down so they're not overpowered. It's the only template I had. I might invest in a template of 15 to 10 and try it out. I might even try a straight cut too. I don't know. I don't really usually use straight cuts just because I like to have the taper. It's a little bit more safe on the band wear. But I don't know. I think they shoot pretty. I think they shoot pretty good. I mean, they're doing all right for just a little planking. Oh, there's a miss. Yeah, I was just question. I was asking a question a little bit earlier if anybody had tried shooting some quarter inch steel in the tournament. Anybody who's gone to the ECST, or do you know of anybody who's at ECST or Hocking Hills or AIM or any of those that actually shoot quarter-inch steel? I'm curious if it would cause an issue with the knockdowns. I think all the other stuff, just trying to hit the target, making it go plink, or hitting paper. I'm wondering how that would be, but for the tournament shooters, I'm wondering if it's got enough stank on it to make them flip. Because I know that some of the guys were complaining about the knockdown, saying they were hitting them, but they weren't flipping down or knocking over. So I'm wondering if the quarter-inch would cause an issue, being such a light, small flask. Oh, you're out of your knuckles? Take it easy, bro. Having such a light, small, and quick ammo, if it would actually cause even more problems with that. Oh, there's a miss. It's actually kind of wild. You can when you set up these ammos, like we've been shooting for how long now? 41 minutes, and I've been plinking pretty hard. I'm not taking long breaks or anything like that. I've probably shot about 100 shots, I guess, by now. And once out of the ammo magnet's done, well, I just dropped a whole bunch on the floor, but whatever. Uh, you can put a crap ton of ammo on here. Today, I've only been shooting at the top, but I shoot the bottom one often. That was in 2024. They had problems with the targets not dropping. This year was fine. Oh, cool. You never seen anybody shoot at a tournament? Interesting. There we go. I'll see if I can get a couple of hits on that little yellow fella for you. There you go. That was pretty fun. Got outside to this morning. There's another one for you. Shot that video. We were shooting did the filming of the video for the Avro Ergo, and then I came out here after and threw the ball with Benny for a while. Had a lot of fun with that. Then did all the editing. Came inside, did the editing, got the editing done, and uploaded. And I figured, it's time to come out here and do a little bit of shooting, charge the phone up a little bit. There's another 12 for you. Oh, I totally flinched on that one. That sucks. They had new knockdowns this year since the old ones were destroyed when Hurricane. Oh shit, hit Simple Shot. Oh, was it Simple Shot who brings those in? A couple of guys use 7mm in tournaments, slightly bigger than quarter-inch. Yeah, interesting. That's a great magnet, the one with the feather embossed on the leather. Correct? Yes, sir. It's like the old one. The old one that I had was from Sniper Sling, and then I got another one from this guy, Will, who made a really nice one. Hold on a second. But I prefer to use that other one on my belt. It's got a nice little belt clip on the back, but when I wear it as a necklace, it kind of flops around a lot. So then I went to I ended up ordering this one to have two of them because I have a couple of these magnets lying around. So I wanted to have a second one to attach it. This is the one with the feather on it. And it seems to be a little bit more powerful than my Sniper Sling one, so I'm using that. I shoot my Damn that bark. Yeah, that bark's loud, eh? Brandy Spanky Monkey makes smaller magnets now. Oh, interesting. I've ordered a couple of those Spanky Monkey targets, but I've been going through them too quick. I can't get them to last more than a couple of weeks. They're awesome targets. They do take a bit of a beating, but I also hit them very, very often, which which is part of the issue. And I usually shoot pretty hot bands. I think what I would do in those cases when you put them together is I'd probably epoxy glue them together and then stitch them. But so far the two or three that I've had, I just spun them around the string so many times that it wore right through the leather, and it just falls off right at the loop. Everything else is good. It's just that it falls off at the loop there, and I can't really fix it. Can't really fix it from there. So I need something a little thicker and more solid, I think. That's two in a row on the 12. Oh, that was a crazy miss. I was going to make a neck magnet, but there are already so many choices out there. Yeah, but you know what, Leon? If you make a neck magnet, a neck magnet, I will toss this aside and I'll be wearing yours, buddy. I'll tell you that. I'm all in. I'm all in on the Squatch Creations. Come on now. You ever think about making targets too, Leon? There we go on that 12. I'm kind of amazed, actually. I've had that 12 now. I think it's like 2 years. I got it just when they first came out. And I've hit that thing a bunch of times. There was a good 2 or 3 months where that was the only target I was shooting at. And when you go down there and you look at it, it still looks like it's fucking brand new. It's crazy. How long have I been shooting? Since the beginning of 2019 is when I started. What bands am I shooting? Junior, these are precise cyan .4, tapered from 18 to 12. And I'm using a Wes Mitchell kangaroo leather pouch, which is fucking badass, by the way. 12, 12, 12. It's two on the 12. It's three on the 12. Ah. I've matched my PR on the 12 with this frame 2 times now. I can't seem to beat it. No, I haven't had any of your root pouches, Leon. I'm down. I'm down. Let's do it. Do the skinnier bands mean faster shots? No, not necessarily. But I am shooting very, very small ammo. This is quarter-inch steel. Reconnecting already. Like shooting 1mm versus 7mm, which would be faster. If you're shooting 1mm, it would be way faster than the 7mm. But that's shooting the same. That's shooting the same. So Yeah. I've heard they're kind of half up and running. From what I hear, they're doing like intermittent strikes. So if you shipped me something from say Calgary and it came to here, it may stop at like whatever place and stay there for a few days until that place opens. Then they'll ship it and then it'll stay there for a little while. It's all kind of fucked up. So I don't know. Something that should get to you in like 2 weeks might take you a month and a half. I don't know exactly what's going on with that. I still got a bunch of shit in the mail that I'm waiting for, and I'm really fucking pissed. Like fuck Canada Post, man. I'm so sick and tired of their shit. They fucked up Christmas. I know they get dicked around a little bit. I get it. But on the same side, their company's losing $1 billion a fucking year. A billion with a B dollars a year. So 12, 12, 12. So I really couldn't care less about what they're fucking whining about this at this point anymore. I just don't care. How many feet am I standing from my 11 meters? So about 35 or 36 feet. Um, and I'm shooting a 12 millimeter flipper at the bottom and a 40 millimeter flipper at the top. What's up, Vincent? That was crazy. Every now and then, I don't know why, when I'm shooting the quarter inch, I get dialed in, I start nailing things, and then all of a sudden I get like a crazy flyer. I don't know if you saw that, but I had a little twitch going on there. I had to dial that one back. Standard for competition for like the knockdowns of things is usually 10 meters, so 33 feet. No worries, man. Just it depends on what brand you're looking for, Junior. There are some brands out there that are pretty damn good, like um, Omega Slings, fantastic, lasts forever. Simple Shot, amazing, lasts forever. You've got what else? What else is pretty good? AK Velocity, if you're out in the UK, lasts forever. Really good bands. What else is pretty good for longevity? Uh, I think the original Precise was not so bad. These ones seem to be a little bit a little bit questionable. Did my logo change? Yeah, yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I think the standard is they've got different lengths. So usually it's like usually you'll see things like 10 meters or 20 meters. I don't know if they do a 15-meter shoot in competitions or not, but 10 and 20 I know they do. They got woods courses that they do, which may range from all different lengths and distances. So that's the kind of cool thing. I tend to practice mostly from 10 meters. I'm a 10-meter shooter. I have a lot of fun doing that. I do back up to 15 and 20 meters from time to time. And when I'm in the woods shooting around, I always mess around with different lengths and heights and, shooting high, shooting low. I just go fucking ham when I'm in the woods. It's the best place to shoot, really. I haven't been into the woods actually much at all this year. We've had an issue with a fucking bear in there, and I'm out of bear spray. So once I got my bear spray back in, it wouldn't be so bad. But I have to go pick some up, and they charge you $60 for it out here now. Some fucking dipshit fraudster trying to call me. What kind of magic is what, Al? Or are you talking about Leon changing his changing his logo? Ah, that sucks. I hit the top of the very top of the spinner, right beside that little knob that holds it onto the rope, and it just made the thing bounce up and down. It didn't flip at all. Sucks when that happens because my criteria for a hit is actually getting it to flip, where I can count if I'm going to count it consecutive. So if I'm shooting at something and I hit it and it does like a half flip, I don't count it as a consecutive, even though it is a hit. But I want to see the thing flip like that when you hit it with a when you're going for consecutive shots. It's kind of crazy. My record for a 40 mil flipper is 22 consecutive shots in a row. And it was kind of weird because right after I hit that 22nd shot, I missed the thing 10 times in a fucking row. But I got it 22 times in a row, and I've never been able to come close to that again. I've had a couple of 12s, couple of 15s, but never that high. Crazy. Oof, barely made it over that one. Ah, there's a miss. This is my logo. I'm making t-shirts for ECSD. Oh shit, that's cool. Oh, just the AL? You ever make any with an aluminum core? Got one right here, buddy. Yep, yes sir. I got a whole bunch of them still. $70 here for bear spray too. Ah, yeah, it sucks, dude. It sucks. When I bought mine the last time, it was 35 bucks, and it's expired now. So I don't even know if it'll work. So I probably shouldn't be even bringing it into the woods. Maybe I should bring it into the woods and test it and see if it's still good. I don't know, but can't really guarantee it's still got pressure in it at this point. I've never tested it or used it, but I would go into the woods if I had that and just fucking spray the fuck out of that black bear. But he's a big boy, kind of dumb, moving around. He seems like a big old juvenile. That's what it looks like. He's not like an old adult bear yet, but he's a very large juvenile. You could tell by his head. His head's still a little bit small, and his ears are a little bit big for his head. But he looks to be around 200 pounds. So I think he's right around that age where he's looking for his own territory, and those young bears are a little bit curious and fucking dumb. And I don't like messing with those young ones. Those young ones are the mothers with their cubs, or a male with his sow. This is my logo on my t-shirt. Yeah, rusty balls. No rusty balls today. These are all nice and shiny little fellas. I've done a lot of shooting today though. Have you watched a recent BBC documentary and you can't count? No, I haven't seen it yet, Clicky. I'm hoping to find it. I heard them talking about it. I did a quick little search for it this morning, but I couldn't find it. I didn't know what it was called. But from what I saw, Benji wrote a little a little post about it, and it seems kind of shit. Apparently, they just fucking talked a lot of shit about catapults and didn't say anything about the good side of it. The tournaments and the camaraderie and the gatherings and all that stuff. They just mentioned, you know, people being assholes and shooting swans and stuff, which sucks. And I know there's a lot of guys out there that It's like I was talking about it in my last live. It's part of the culture, and a lot of these guys go hunting and all that stuff, and that's fine. It's just the bad look of people doing that stuff. I didn't realize that. I'm gonna make one with aluminum core and wood sides. Those are about the most dangerous bears to people. They aren't good at hunting yet. Yeah, and then we'll stalk people. I know. That's what I'm talking about, Will. So yeah, yeah. So that's the problem. We had that juvenile, and he's been roaming around the streets near homes at nighttime, and people got them on trail cameras and everything. And I was just kind of like, fuck. You know what? I might just wait a year and then go back in there later on. Uh, unless I have my bear spray. If I have bear spray, then fuck them. I don't care. I'm in there. But what people don't realize is that when you're out on crown land, for example, and you bump into a bear or you bump into a moose or any of those animals where they don't see people very often or ever, when you bump into those animals, they're like, what the fuck is that? And they're out of there. It's like you're not going to have a fucking problem unless you bump into something really, really, really hungry or sick, and it needs something easy, or they're desperate. When you get into like these parks, like Algonquin Park or all these stuff, your level of danger goes up considerably. When you're in these little car camping places, and you're in like bear country there, or even just regular animals in the woods on crown land, when you're out in the wild, like wild camping, a fucking raccoon or a skunk will never walk up to you and be like, "Yo, bro, what you cooking?" They'll never ever do that. It's actually, if you're just walking around normal, you won't hear any squirrels. You won't see any squirrels. You won't see nothing. They're like, "What in the fuck is that two-legged beast? I'm out of here." When you get into like the real public places like these things, man. I've been car camping one time where a skunk walks out of the woods, walks under my chair while we're sitting right by the fire, came out in front and stood on my brother's knee and started sniffing what was in his hands. What the fuck? That's animals that are way too close to people, and they don't get it. I cured my EB with ATO's hot sauce. Oh man, that's funny. Sent you a link on Messenger. Okay, cool. Thank you. A tent is like a juicy taco to a bear. Yeah, and I'm a hammock camper, man. I'm more like a burrito. Yeah, yeah, I'm more like a burrito. So it's yeah, I'm never in a tent. I'm always swinging in a tree somewhere. I do try to get my tarp down to the floor and tight and close both ends as possible. So if something's gonna try to break in, it's got to ruffle things up a little bit. But I have woken up with a raccoon under my hammock once. It was really cold out too that night, and I guess it was warmer in there. So when I started moving it around, he's like, "Fuck this, I'm out." And that's when I started closing the ends. I bought a different tarp and I started closing the ends up just to have a good comfortable sleep. Also keeps some of the noise and the bugs out and all that stuff. But I freaking love my hammock. My hammock's freaking awesome, man. I got a peak loft in the front, a peak loft in the back. I got a little slider on the front, on the top of my ridge line on the inside that I could store stuff. So I could keep my water bottle and all those things handy. My knife, my headlamp, all that stuff in case something goes wrong. I can just grab a bunch of shit and boogie. I'm actually thinking about getting a little. There's like an under hammock that you can hang under your hammock, and you could use that to store your shoes and all kinds of things. I usually put I have like a drop cloth that I hang down on the bottom, so when I wake up in the middle of the night and I got a hose, I can just walk around with my feet and not get soaking wet or dirty. Damn, tearing it up. It did lean more on the bad side, but they did have Lee Harrison, Sling Ting, and others pointing out the community hates all the vandals. Oh, okay, that's good at least. What's the best catch box? The one that actually catches your ammo. That's pretty much it. So that one in here, I made that one for around $12. It was not very expensive at all, and it's just made out of a Rubbermaid container, and it catches my ammo pretty well. I have another drum, a water drum down at the end here that works very good. But if you're looking for one of those collapsible type style catch boxes, I think the Saunders spin trap is probably the best, in my opinion. But it's expensive. You need a mobile one? Yeah, so definitely the Saunders spin trap is probably the best. Tiny, what's up? I've had a lot of different foldable ones, the collapsible ones that you can take and move around and all that stuff, and that Saunders one is really damn good. You ever hunt wild hogs? Down here we call them poor man's bear. No, I've never hunted them, but I've eaten them before, and they're really fucking good, man. They're really good. I've actually had that, and I've had wild boar from Germany that was really good too. I've had red deer, I've had whitetail, I've had moose, I've had elk. Elk's I think my favorite out of everything. Oh, I should have just got that thing stable. That would have been a hit and kept that run going. Fuck. I think my buddy, I think he's hunting this weekend for some whitetail. I think he's up at his property hunting whitetail this week. I really wanted to go out this year and get all that get out with my bow and do some hunting, but the I've had no reps at all through my bow this year, and I don't know if I would feel comfortable going out. Oh, maybe if I went out and did a couple warm up shots on the cube, see how it went, and if I was feeling pretty good, I would go with it. But keep it within 30 meters, I think would be the best for me. Up here in Canada for turkey, you have to go for a special permit for turkey. So you have your hunting license, which is permanent forever, unless it gets revoked from you being a dumbass. But you just have to go buy it, like we call it a tag. So you have to go out and buy a tag for either small game, which is like like grouse and rabbits and things like that, and a woodcock, and anyway, there's a list of things that are on there, like fucking crows, ravens, blah blah blah. The list goes on and on. But the for turkey, you need to have a special license. They make you go for another license. It costs like $70. Take the course. It's also permanent, but I keep telling my buddy, I said, well, we can go up. We can go up for turkey. We're only allowed one a season. Um, sorry, we're allowed two a season, but one's from spring. Oh, it has to be. I can't remember what it is now. If you're allowed a tom in spring only, and then in fall you're allowed a tom and a female. I can't remember. I can't remember how it goes, but once you get all that worked out and settled out, you can go. And he didn't do his cards, but I did. So I told him, I said, hey, if you let me go up there and hunt your land, I'll split that turkey with you. Anyway, it'd be a good day just to go up there and do a little turkey hunt. Maybe collect a couple of grouse while you're up there too. That'll be up to him. I got 20 wild hogs in June of '08. Beefin paid me $800 bounty money for the tails. Holy shit. I gave away the meat to the food bank. Wow, that's awesome, Will. They give you 800, not per tail. That had to be for the lot of them, right? I'd imagine. And that's a lot of food to go to a food bank. Holy shit. And that's good fucking eating too, man. That's good eating. That's a whole lot of bacon. Whole lot of bacon. Damn. Yeah, my province too. We started getting wild pigs, wild hogs running around, and in Quebec you have to buy a large game tag for them to be able to hunt them, and it's kind of fucking dumb because in Ontario they're invasive and they're causing all kinds of problems, and you could pretty much walk out your back door and shoot one on your property. They just want them fucking gone. But over here they're trying to cash in on that shit, which sucks. Well, that's 10 for 10. Always when I fucking talk. I already had 2 freezers full, $40 per tail. Wow, that's crazy. DNR was doing some research into DNA on tails, but the hogs tore up the golf course, so the siege put bounty on them. Oh, nice. On it all day. Yes, sir. Putting an ass whipping on that little 40 up there. That's part of my issue though, Clicky, and I feel kind of bad when I'm live and I'm just shooting at those things. I'm trying to rack. I'm always out here trying to beat my personal best on that thing, but I don't know. I just got really lucky one day and hit it 22 times. I'm I haven't gotten close to that. I've had a couple of 12s, a couple of 15s, but I can't get all the way up there. Gotta go. The wife caught me. All right, take it easy, Will. Yeah, I haven't been able to match that since. But the every time I stop and I talk about something and I kind of interrupt my zone, I fucking miss every single time I do that. So it's kind of better that I just come out here and do some shooting and do some shooting alone without the camera if I'm trying to beat my PR. But my goal with this flipper, this 40 mil flipper, is I'm trying to cut it before the snow comes. And I don't care what happens first. If I wear out the loop or I snap the little paddles off. But either way, I'm hoping to beat on it until it fails. Ah, oh, there's a miss. I find the chat filter fucks up with me sometimes here. Oh, we're at it again. No chat. Where'd it go? Boom. There we go. The chat back? Yeah, chat's back. Yeah, so I'm hoping hope those flippers get here soon. They're supposed to arrive today and they haven't arrived yet. I'm kind of freaking out about it. Hope they didn't get fucking lost again. But once I get those flippers done, I'm gonna set up a tic-tac-toe board on my drum down there and start doing some competing with co-lives. Should be pretty fun. We'll see how it goes. But it's neat because they've got a 20 millimeter flipper in the center, and they've got 30 millimeter flippers, I think, are in the corners, and the rest are 40 millimeter flippers. I think that's how they have it set up, but it'll make it a good challenge having all kinds of different sizes and whatnot. But adding the pressure to to the competition will make it much more fun. Oh, I got it, but I didn't flip. Missing Mikey's lives. Yeah, I'm hoping he'll get back on the horse pretty soon. I know he's been talking about it, pretty busy, but I think I'll have to hit him up and kind of lean on him a little bit, get him on a live. Maybe next Sunday I'll see if he's down for a live. Get him to show his face in public for a little bit. I think it'll be good for him. Definitely be good for him. And if Canada Post is done, and I get my materials in pretty soon, I've got 4 Avros that are just about ready to go. I just got to get the sanding done. But I didn't want to bother with them too much, just because I was afraid that, nothing would get done. And I wouldn't be able to ship them. And I'm losing confidence and trust in them. So once they get those dialed in, we'll and they're open for business, I can really start pumping out some Avros and get them done. But I think this week I'll try to finish off those 4. I'll try to finish them up for. I'll finish up the 4 that I got in my garage, and I'm just going to leave them aside, and then I'll just start another batch, get those done, and hopefully, when all that's said and done, I can get a good batch of them. I'm going to put them up on eBay or something, see if people want them. Go that way. Or maybe I should do what Deez does, and Deez made himself a website, and he sells right off of there. That might be fun too. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll hit him up and see if we can get him on here live. Do a little cool live with Mikey again. Oh, there's a miss. And I wonder how many times I've hit that thing in this live so far. I'm sure it's got to be around 100 or more. I mean, I think I'm somewhere around 80%. I think I'm hitting it about 8 out of 10 times each time. Well, that was a crazy miss. But I've had a couple that went a little bit above 10 and a little bit below 10. I got to be averaging somewhere around there. And that's for like an hour and a half, almost. Ugh. Let's give it a break. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to watching that BBC thing. It's it's kind of shitty what's going on over there. It really does look like an attack on the community, if I got to be honest. And it has been for quite some while. I don't know if there's some kind of bullshit group behind it, really trying to stir shit up, or what. I don't know what's actually happening, but I just wish they would stop. You know that this is the whole slingshot thing is something that's kind of important to all the people that are involved in it, and it would be a shame to have good people lose something that they love so much because of a couple of asshole kids and shitty parents that don't watch their fucking kids. If I'm being completely honest. Ooh, just caught that one on the edge. It was enough to make it flip, so it counts. Oh, yeah, lefties. Yeah, there's so many of them. It's so fucking annoying. Tell me about it. We got a shit ton of them here too. And it was funny. They were. I had a post with a family member, and they had mentioned this thing, and I'm like, here's the problem I have with all politics across the board, and it's the kind of a shit thing, you know. But as much as hard as I am on the other side that I'm with, I really don't believe that everything they do is wrong. I don't. On my own side, I'm going to be very picky about what I see. Let's say I'm a conservative voter. I'll admit it. Okay, but when I'm actually proud to admit it. But when I'm when I see stuff that the left is doing that's actually right, I just shut my mouth. It's fucking right. It's the right thing to do. When I see things that they're doing on the left or on the left that's wrong or right, I'll just keep my mouth shut. When I see the left doing something that I don't like, I'm very vocal about it. But you know what? If I see something that I don't agree with on the right, like where I'm sitting, I'm gonna be even more fucking vocal because that's my team. And when I see people talking about which team they're on and they're gonna follow everything 100% and all this stuff, that's fucking wrong. I don't think any side is really doing everything 100% the way they should be, or the way I would like it. For example, like we'll throw this one out there just for shits and giggles. The whole abortion talk. Whenever you they have these people talk about the whole abortion talk and all this stuff and everything like that, and whether it's right or whether it's wrong. Where I'm at on all that is whether or not I could do that or not. That's no one's real business. But I do believe 100% that it's your body, and you do what you want with your body. It's not for me to judge a person. That's God's job. He's going to be judging people when they're done. In the end, I couldn't care less of what somebody else does. It's what I do that's important. And that's where it should stand. When it comes to a person's body, that's their choice. Period. Whether I agree with abortion or not, I don't. So that's up to them. But it's still the person's choice. I'm not going to sit here and bitch and argue and fight about stuff that's going on about that and make these big battles over it. But when people get too divided on either side, you can't be against a guy that's personally on personal autonomy and then say that. You know, it's kind of fucked up, but it's a rough situation. I really don't want to get into the conversation about it, but yeah, politicking. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, bud. You saved me. Pull me out of this, man. Cover my body in peanut butter and let a dog lick it off. My body, my choice. 100% Sling Nerd. It's fucking weird, but whatever floats your boat, buddy. Yeah. Do 11 in a row and I'll super chat you. Okay, I'll give it a whirl. I've already gotten 11 in a row today, and a 10, but we'll do it. We'll try it. We'll try it. Let's see how we do. I missed. Game over. I hit it, but it didn't flip. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I fucked it up. There's one. Another one didn't flip, but there was two. It didn't feel good in my pouch. Anyway, that was 5. Go again. Yeah, we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. I'm gonna have to go back in this thing here. I'll make a little short of a highlight reel if it isn't too long. I got a couple of nice runs today. By the way, Jordan, you bastard, you got me on the hook for one of those. For one of those, what do you call them? Torque X's. I saw your video on it. I saw your video on it. Got me. Oh, what the hell? You owe me 11 in a row. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Yeah, he got me on the hook for one of those things. So as soon as everything opens up, I'm going to be ordering one of those Torque X's. I saw you shooting it in that Simple Shot demo, all dressed up in your gang colors. But it looks like a pretty nice slingshot. I like the shape of it. Oh, fuck, I'm falling apart now. You put the pressure on, Jordan. It's going to be the bane of my existence right here. Oh, fuck. Anyway, I'll get back to that in a second. Green and red pros? Nice. Got a little excited with some work OT. Kind of posted back up, but they're on rotating strikes. Yeah, I'm not touching anything until I hear them. They're at a off strike, because I've got a bunch of shit that they've been. When did they go rotating strike? It was on Friday. Did they announce that? We'll see how long it takes for my other orders to actually get to my house, if they make it, and then we'll go from there. But fucking 1/4 inch. I like it, but it's got no balls on it. You know, for some of those little edge shots that just kind of make it wiggle. 5/16 would make that flip. That's 3. Five. 6. Fuck. Hitting weird high. 7. 8. Ah, it didn't flip, fucker. Still made a good hit and wiggle though. 9. Well, that was 11 hits, but not all of them were flips, so it doesn't count. Their backlog for sure. I don't expect any fast shipping. No, 100%. 100%, and it sucks because I still got a bunch of shit coming in, and I ordered from Min, and he emailed me saying it would be okay now. Oh, interesting. I know. I know. I had a couple of people reach out to me, and I messaged Min, and he told me that there was some stuff going on, that Canada Post was on strike. And you know what's funny is I had stuff that I tried to send out before they even announced the strike, and they refused my package. They wouldn't take it. Fuck again, another hit and it didn't flip. Son of a bitch. Oh, that was a terrible miss. That was embarrassing. You guys fucking saw that mess. Fuck, another miss. Woo, I'm getting tired. I turned shipping back on my Etsy shop. I'm gonna chance it. Yeah, my post refusing Canada packages for a few weeks before the strike. Yeah, you see, that's the thing that sucks, man. Is like fucking trying to get things done, and I'm still trying to claim that. I'm still trying to claim that that thing from that frame that I sent to Simon. Fuck, another miss. Yeah, I'm starting to wear out. It's been a long day of shooting. Shot a whole video this morning, which is going to be going live tomorrow probably, maybe tonight, if I can get it done. And then we'll be shooting pretty aggressively for an hour and 34 minutes. Yeah, I'm starting to wear out. I looked away. I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see how all this is going to work out once it's done. I'm hoping that once they go back, they stay back for a while, because it's been like fucking strike after strike after strike. I'm getting really sick of it. The one during Christmas was the worst, I think. Mm. Mm. go. One. Kind of a pussy hit, but it flipped, so it counts. Fucking shit. Can't ship to the US now, though. Sucks. Can see the post is good at their job and efficient. Then yes, the reason to strike. Well, I will say this, Leon. They are somewhat efficient and trustworthy. I've never ever had a package get lost from Canada Post ever, not once. So that part of it, I'm pretty happy with. Yeah, the strikes are a 2-year long thing. Yeah, so they did get a raise, but they're saying it was not enough. They want to get more money because the a lot of the drivers that deliver by foot don't take their lunch hours and it's not paid, and they work through their lunch hours. They also want to go on strike because they want to make more community mailboxes, which will save the company $500 million a year. That said, if you're going to be doing that, but the company's still losing $1 billion a year of taxpayers' money. That's 2 in a row so far. So I don't know what to say. If that was a private company, if I was a private company, that would have shut down and closed down a long time ago. They're way better than our post. Can't say anything good about our post at all. Oh, you know what? You know what, Leon? It's kind of I kind of agree with you on that. I've had a lot of problems with USPS. I had I was trying to get samples for my clothing from USPS a bunch of times, and both times when I tried to do it, it was it got lost. It went through Chicago and got lost. Street. I had to reorder. I had to make a claim. It was like a big fucking thing. It was over and over and over again. I was starting to lose my shit a little bit. Hit, but it didn't flip. That was a complete fucking miss. That was terrible. Oh, another miss. I'm wearing out. But I'll tell you, they're way better than our post. Oh yeah, they're still the same thing. Yeah, but the other thing too is Royal Mail. I think is worse than all of them. Royal Mail is really fucking bad. Stand together. What's up, man? Canada Post is really fucking bad. We've had not Canada Post, but Royal Mail. I've lost one there, but I've had a couple of them. I've had a couple that left Canada, got to the UK within 2 or 3 days, and then floated around the UK for like a month and a half, 2 months. One of them got lost. The other two actually, both of them going to Shades, took a long time to arrive. So tomorrow I'm going to be hitting up hitting up a UPS store if I can make it there in time. And I gotta send something out to the US, and then I'll figure out whatever else I gotta send. I know I got a package that's gotta go to Leon. And I've got, once those other four Avros are done, we'll see what we do with those. See what we do. All right, let's go after that 12. Give the 40 a break. There we go. Got the 12. Oh, the miss. Time machine package. Yeah. Doing good, dude. New to Slingshot scene. Moved to a state last year. Actually hasn't made them illegal. Nice. I'm living my kid's dream at 34. Oh, that's sweet, man. Are you in Australia? You got a pretty good maker down there called Down Under Catapults. Definitely check them out. The walnut in my Carta Avro? No, I'm about. I still got to do the. I had a bunch of running around to do for Thanksgiving this weekend, so I got as much as I could done on that day. The sanding's pretty much done, but now I'm going to be moving on to the CL finish or PL finish or the XL finish, the crazy glue finish. Oh, man. There's that 12. Gotta hit it up with a crazy glue finish, and it should look pretty good when it's done. Yeah, Christian. He makes some beautiful slingshots, dude. If you're looking for something, check him out. He makes some beauties. Leon, does he sell his stuff on Etsy or eBay or something? Well, how does he sell his stuff? Or do you have to call him direct, contact him directly? There we go. Pick on that 12 for a little bit. We've been going hard on that 40. It's 2. What's going on here? Not much, buddy. Just doing a little bit of slinging. I have neither of those. Oh, yeah. We're just out here doing a little slinging with some 1/4-inch steel. It's kind of weird, but it shoots pretty nice, man. I've been doing pretty good with it. I've been shooting all day though. I'm starting to fade. I'll probably have to wrap this one up pretty soon and get some liquids into me. I got a Modelo just sitting on my table over there with my name on it. Actually, give me 1 second. How much do you love that song? That sound. I almost lost both my fucking eyes open that thing, but hey, it's gonna be good. Can't do this on YouTube. Be right back. Yeah. You like that live? Yeah, I had a lot of fun, man. What band set up my shooting? I've got some Cyan .4, 18 to 12 with a really long active, just to slow it down a little bit because I'm sure I was hitting. I'm sure I was hitting like 340 feet per second with the first band that I made. I made it kind of tight, but look at this one. I got all that extra. There's plenty in there, and it's still traveling pretty quick, but it shoots pretty good. How'd you know it was a Dark Modelo? Did I show it on? Did I show it on the camera? Are you guys able to see it? The Dark Modelo is badass, man. I love it. It's a little bit warm, that one, but not so bad. I just like the dark one. Oh, you caught me, man. You caught me. I'm looking for a cold live Friday evening. Shit, I'll be your Huckleberry if you want. Let me know. Once I tried the dark, I couldn't go back. Oh, that's my problem. That's my problem. I love it. I love it. It's probably my one of my favorite easy drinking beers. You know, just to have a cold one. It's probably one of my favorites. I usually drink like IPAs and things like that too, but this one's got a nice balance to it. A little bit of bitterness, which is what I like, but it's very tasty. Ooh. It's a problem when it's warm. $7 p.m. Friday evening. You busy? I'm looking pretty good, I think. If you're looking for a guy, I'll be your guy. I'll be able to stick around for about an hour or so, but yeah. Whitewater makes a peanut butter nitro stout. It's like candy. Oh man. Yo, Mark, greetings from Sweden. Again, how you doing there, Michael? I gotta get my focus back on. I'm kind of all over the place now. Let's get the focus back. It's starting to get dark here. My eyes are going to shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk Can Vandal into doing some more lives, whether co-lives just with people in the community or him just live on his own. I think it would be good for his channel. I think it would be good for him. He's a funny dude, man. He should have way more subscribers than he does, and he's doing well. But he should have way more because he's a real creative dude. You'll message me? Cool. I'll go through all my stuff and get a bunch of pouches together while we're going live. I'll bang out some of these band sets for my quarter inch. Fuck. What are the rules on YouTube if I'm out here live, for example, drinking a cold one, a beverage of my choice? Do you think they demonetize me? I just grabbed one of those taper rulers for cutting bands. I got to make a pile of band sets. Just don't show a label. Really? So if I'm like this, should not be a problem, correct? Maybe what I'll do is I'll get myself an ATO cozy, and that'll solve the problem. Squirrel down there again on the wire. 2 misses in a row. I think I've done that 3 times so far in this 2 hours. Yeah, I'm fading. I follow a bunch of growers who grow devil's lettuce, and I know you can't smoke it on YouTube. If they see a label to block it right away, eh? Huh? Yeah, no, it's kind of funny. I was watching a couple of them. There's this one girl, this one girl who does lives. She just gets fucking baked and then cooks something. I don't know. I don't know if she does it, but it seems to be all right. Oh, that was good though. I enjoyed that. I'll be farming. Yeah, if they just burned one on a live or something like that, they would have all kinds of problems. But I mean, alcohol is still kind of socially acceptable, so who knows? Ah, that's Andy on Discord. My best crop is actually ghost peppers. Getting the heat in there. Oh man, tell me about it. I used to grow ghost peppers and reapers in my garden for my hot sauce, and it was pretty nice, man. I tossed those things in. I made one mistake though one time. Hold on, let me take the shot. I took my ghost peppers and I threw them in the dehydrator. And, I let them I let them go down, like dried them up really nice. I wanted to make like a powder that I could just throw into my hot sauce every now and then and just kick up the heat a little bit. Sometimes you buy peppers and they're just not as hot as they should be. You know, it's just a weird growing season or whatever. And anyway, I took them out of the dehydrator, put them into the blender, blended them all up into a fine powder, and I didn't give it time for it to settle. I just like opened it up and I put my head over it to see what was inside, and the dust flew up into my eyes and my nose. I wanted to fucking die. It was awful, man. My eyes like fucking swelled up and sealed shut. My fucking nose was on fire. It was horrible. I just ran upstairs into the fucking shower with my clothes on and everything, turned on the water, and I just stood there, let the shit just fucking pour right in my eyeballs. I was like this, just taking the fucking shower in the eyeballs. It was fucking horrible. It was a nightmare. And I started sniffing water up my nose and like barfing it up. It was fucking terrible. That stuff when it dries out. Imagine making pepper loop, pepper X loop. Yeah, dehydrate the solids from the sauce, and you get an awesome seasoning. Yeah, Angry Sand. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. What we started doing though, Scott, is we boil a lot of our peppers and all our peppers are, and our onions and garlic in vinegar while we're cooking. We're cooking everything down. We boil it all in there, and we started taking the vinegar after and clarifying it, so it comes out like crystal clear regular vinegar, and you taste it, and it's fucking amazing. It's like a spicy, clear, garlicky, fucking amazing vinegar that you put on your French fries or salads and everything. It's amazing. Have you seen my shoes? Nope, I haven't. Let's click you going for that 50, dude. Oh, you got me on a new project. I love a good vinegar. Me too, man. Me too. I absolutely love it. And whenever you buy like those store-bought salads and shit, they just come out good. They come out like shit. They just taste like ass. And you throw a little bit of that stuff in there, throwing it on poutines, putting it in your Caesars. Oh man, it's good. Yeah, me and a buddy of mine, we've been making hot sauce now for fucking close to 20 years. We have our own brand, bunch of different sauces. We have 5 Reaper sauces, 1 Caribbean style, 1 barbecue sauce, 2 mustards, 2 vinegars, and nope, I lied. We have 6 Reaper sauces now. I know Al's tried a couple. He can vouch for me if he's still in the chat. We use habaneros. Habaneros is our base, and we kick up the heat with a little bit of Carolina Reaper inside. I mean, we're making batches of 120 bottles, 120, 136, somewhere in there, depending on what we're putting in. And we spiced it up. We kick up the heat a little bit with some Carolina Reaper. So there's about 1 Reaper per jar when you kind of figure it out, you know. But for those people who've ever tried Reapers, like every time we get them, we always take a bite right out of them just to see how hot they are, because sometimes you get them, and depending on where they're done, they're not as hot. They're not as hot as they should be. But we use habaneros as our base, and then we kick up the heat with the Reapers. And then we spice them up. Sometimes we've got a bunch of different flavors too. We use pineapple, we have mango, we got strawberry, we got Raging Reaper, we got blueberry. We've got a whole bunch of them. They're just fucking awesome. But the pineapple and the mango are just like, they're fucking banging, man. I love them. I'll eat that shit on anything. I'm gonna get it, bro. Just 2 or 3 times a week. Stand and bang. Their website? Website for what, Billy? Grilling pineapple on the grill. I do habanero sauce with pineapple. It's fucking amazing, dude. Something about pineapple with hot shit, it's fucking amazing. And you sprinkle on a little bit of cilantro on there too, and it fucking makes your mouth explode. Hot sauce on vanilla ice cream. Yep. Yep. We had a woman that used to come by our kiosk all the time when we were selling, and she would ask for a hot sauce. So she put it right on her chocolate ice cream. It's fucking wacky, but I tried it. It was pretty good. But I haven't tried it on vanilla. Vanilla would be pretty good too. Actually, it might even be better on vanilla ice cream. Ah, I think I'm getting tired. Probably have to wrap this one up. Where can I get some? We sell right off of Facebook. We're not really doing. We sell mostly in local stores, and we do these sales around. But they're um, our thing. We're on Facebook. It's called West Island Fire. You can check it out. What ammo am I using? I'm using quarter-inch steel. I just started shooting quarter-inch steel just recently, and I've been experimenting with it. We'll see how it goes. But so far, I'm getting pretty damn good results, I think. I mean, I'm already a beer deep, and I'm a beer deep, and I've been shooting pretty much all day. I shot a full video this morning, and now I'm at 2 hours shooting live. So I'm starting to fade now. I'll find it. Thanks, man. Do you have to get anything tested to sell those hots? Yeah, we are map pack certified. We used to do a lot of sales in Ontario too. We used to go to Cornwall. We used to do to Van Cleek Hill. We used to do a bunch of them. We were in stores over there too. But then they went and they changed the fucking law where I have to go get another certification to be able to sell in Ontario. And we were just like, you know what? Fuck you, buddy. They're doing everything out there just to ruin small businesses. It's fucking stupid. We did this sale called the Festival of Flavors in Van Cleek Hill every year. We'd go there and we'd sell 300 jars of sauce in like 5 hours, and they turned around and fucking changed the law. Now we can't go. We can't go. They want us to get another certification to do it, and I'm like, I'm not doing it. We're legal in Quebec. Our thing is good. I don't understand what the problem is, but they turned around and screwed us. So we basically pulled out of the Cornwall sale, and the couple of stores that we were in out there, and said that's it, we're done. Oh, Canada, yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Yeah, they do everything they can to screw over the little guy. Everything they can. So as it is now, we're in a grocery store called IGA and a Provigo out here, which used to be Loblaws. So we're in a couple of stores out here, and we still do one big sale every year at a school in Greenfield Park called the Centennial Regional High School. We go there every single year, and we just fucking go berserk for hours selling hot sauce. We usually sell around 300 jars in about 5 hours there, and there's two of us there selling, and it's just like there's lineups of people waiting to try our stuff, and repeat buyers. So people come from God knows where. Like right now, we still have people from Ontario driving into Quebec to buy our stuff because we can't sell it in Ontario anymore. But we've taken our show up. If we're offering samples, we had to provide samples for them to test. So we wouldn't offer samples when we were there, but we had to have a hand washing station and all that was fine. We passed. We did all the rules they asked to, but now they're just asking for another cash grab, and we're just not willing to do it. It's more of a hobby for us, right? We just love making hot sauce, and we started doing it because we couldn't find we couldn't find the sauce that was hot enough that had flavor. It was either really fucking hot and tasted like shit, or it tasted like really good, but it wasn't hot enough. So we started making our own, and we hit the lab and came up with our Caribbean style, which is probably one of my favorites still, even though it's not the hottest one, but it's really fucking good. And yeah, that was that, man. West Island Fire, kicking ass. Oh, just caught that one. All right, Jordan, we're square. That's 11, buddy. Ah, and there's my miss every time I fucking talk. I'm telling you, it sucks. We have IGA. We used to call them Richies. Oh, nice. Yeah, you have to kiss Carney's ring if you want to make money. Hell yeah. There we go. All it took was a Modelo. Had to loosen up a little bit, you know? I know you always stay humble about your skills, but you could shoot, dude. Thanks, Scott. Thanks. Appreciate you, man. I still think there's a lot of dudes out there that can shoot way the fuck better than I can, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I do this for fun, not for notoriety or anything. I really couldn't care less about all that. It's just fun to come out here and have fun, shoot, challenge myself, have a blast, have a beer. That's what it's all about. And you know what the best part about it is, dude. Seriously, it's gonna sound kind of corny or whatever it is, but I'm shooting something that I made really well, and that's fucking awesome, man. You know, it's like this is me made this thing up, did a little bit of shooting with it, having some fun, kicking some ass on a flipper. We've been shooting for 2 hours, 2 hours and 8 minutes now, and about I don't know however long it took me to shoot that video this morning, but it's just fun, man. It's cool that you can just whip something up in your garage and then fucking kick some fucking ass with it. That's kind of cool, you know? Yeah, I know I've been kind of fucking the dog a little bit on getting my. You know what? Hold on. I know I've been fucking the dog a little bit on getting my passport done and everything like that. I've been trying to work on it. I've had a pretty crazy year though, to be honest. But I'm hoping that'll get done. And once that does get done, we'll have a little bit of fun, and maybe I can get down there and see, it's in the freezer. It doesn't explode so bad. I can get down there and have a little bit of fun. Maybe when I get down there, I'll be able to sell a couple of frames too. That would be kind of neat. Or maybe make some cool trades. I feel bad, but I've only ever shot frames that I've made. I got to start collecting and trading. I would love to get down to ECST. Yeah, no joke, eh? How cool would that be? Isn't that true, Scott? Really, there's nothing really up here for us. Like we don't have any. First of all, Canada's so fucking big. Oh, guarantee you're able to sell them? Maybe. But it would be kind of cool to to have some of these kind of things up here in Canada where we have our own tournament up here, and have people show up or get-togethers or gatherings. Yeah, we're so spread out. Like I know I know a couple of Canadian shooters. I mean, you're one of them. I've got a couple of guys in Ontario that I know of. I've got um, Shane over on Island Catapults, but he's in PI. Um, there's a Samurai Smote or whatever he's called. He's in fucking British Columbia. He's like, oh, he's just right around the corner, a whole 4,000 kilometers away from me. It's fucking far, man. You know, but I don't know. I don't know if there's really that many shooters out there. I really don't. I know there was one guy here in Quebec. His name was Izzy. He used to follow my channel. He ended up making a YouTube channel to follow my channel, and then he just dipped. I was actually Colton. Yeah, there's another one, and we got Paul, who's Colton and Paul. I think they're both in the same province, so that might be doable for those two guys to hang out maybe one time. I don't know. I think there's some more getting into it. I got another guy that Andrew Moe. He's a guy out in Toronto. He's one of my channel guys. I've been talking with him a little bit on Messenger, but I just don't know if there's enough. I don't know if there's enough guys up here to get a thing going. SoCal in the house. Aficionado of RC. What's going on, buddy? I'm an aficionado of Italian beers. I'm in Toronto. Toronto. Yeah, there's no Toronto. That doesn't exist. There's only one T in Toronto. Yeah. Part-time plinker. Yeah, he's Canadian. He went to HST. Oh, cool. Part-time plinker. Where is he at? Where is he at in Canada? Do you know? Is that you? Nice thing to be good at drinking beers. Yeah, I've actually been shooting shit in the backyard, so shooting and drinking. Whatever. Shit happens, right? Just out here having some fun. I'm better at shooting than I am at drinking, though. I very rarely drink. This is probably those. I've had 2 beers. I've had 2 beers on this live, and these are probably the first. No, I had a beer yesterday, 1 beer. But before that, it's probably been about a month and a half since I've had a beer or any kind of alcohol drink. I don't drink often. Yeah. I get better after the second beer. Things fall off after 5. Yeah, I bet. What sling is it? This is the Avro. This is my design. I make and shoot these guys. I sell them when I have 4 that are kind of like 3/4 done. I got sanding to do and all that stuff, and I've been kind of getting lazy because I've got my materials in the mail, and our mail people went on strike, so I don't know when that stuff is going to show up. So here we are. Just kind of waiting for my stuff to show up. Once it shows up, I'll hit the garage a little harder. And it sucks too. You know, the guys that I got the cores from, I had them laser cut so it'd be a little bit faster for me to get some of the work done. I just found out that they're retiring. I think I'm going to hit them up on tomorrow, actually, because tomorrow's the day they're signing off their company. I think I'm going to hit them up tomorrow and see if I can get that done and in the works and see what's up. Fuck. When I used to drink, I was allergic to it. I'd break out in cuffs. Break out in cuffs. That's fucking good. There's something like a cuff breakout. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to break out in bruises. Unfortunately, yeah, I had to dial it back. I was a bit of a maniac when I was younger. But now I'm just like a chill old man who shoots slingshots. And yeah, you see, my speech is fucked already. 2 beers. Yeah, I used to go out and have a good time, and I had one buddy of mine that used to always cause shit and end up causing a fight. And the next thing you know is me and my other buddy solving the fucking problems while he was out running, hiding in the back. It's good to be a lightweight when it's cheap. Yeah, but when I was younger, it wasn't cheap, man. I was a fucking animal. I remember on my grad night, we were 16 or 17 years old. We went to this bar called Sharpshooters in downtown Montreal, and me and my 5 friends cleaned them out of alcohol. It was stupid. I had like 5 pitchers of beer and 30 shots. We were just fucking pounding them back nonstop. It was just insane. Insane. Me and my brother used to get out there too, and we'd go out for drinks at a local place. They had this. It was like a, like a Cheapy Tuesday at KFC. Well, they had this day where they would do like a dollar a shot, and me and him would just go to fucking town on dollar a shots. We had this. They'd come with these little test tubes, these little racks of test tubes with with 12 shots in them, and we were just like, here you go, boom. Boom, we were dropping down the money. We bring 2 racks at a time, 24 bucks, 24 bucks, 24 bucks. And we were just pounding these things back, and it was just stupid. I wasn't a lightweight back then, but at one point I just stopped drinking. And it was just like, when my son was born, I don't know, something clicked in me. And I was kind of like, what happens if something happens with my kid when he's sleeping and I'm fucking hammered and fucked up? And I just stopped drinking. Period. I stopped doing everything. I was just like, I'm a dad now. I gotta watch out for that shit, and that was it. And I just stopped. I used to also really like the devil's lettuce. if we're being completely honest, but once my son was born, I kind of gave up all that shit. I just stopped. I just had to. I had no choice. Well, not really no choice. It was like I don't know. Something changed in me. Now, well, I just got a text. Logan's train gets to 6 minutes. It's a little late for me to start making whatever. Yeah. A sling? Usually I sell these things for about $200, $220, depending on where you live and how much the shipping is going to cost. That's Canadian, by the way. This particular one that I'm shooting right now is not for sale. This was a second. I had a problem with one of my router bits. I bought a cheap batch of router bits that the screw would come loose or the bearing would break. The bearings didn't have any grease in them for whatever reason, and they would heat up, and the tops would break off of them, and the bearing and the screw and the piece that on the router that would keep down that would do the cutting would all rise up, and it actually screwed up. See that cut right there? How it goes in wide like that, and the other side's nice and rounded, perfect. It took a big chunk out of this one, and I was gonna throw it away. And I decided, you know what? I just got rid of another one that I had a problem with my belt sander. I said, I just got rid of another one. I sold it as a second. I said, maybe I'll finish it up and just sell it as a second. And when I sold the other one as a second, I kind of missed it because I really like shooting it. And this one's kind of made to the same spec. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. Oh, you got it. You got it, Leon. PFS are fun, man. I like fucking around with those things. I have a planchette somewhere, and I can't fucking find it. I'm starting to panic a little bit because I absolutely love that thing. And it was a gift by an awesome dude. I got that from Cool Hand Luke, and I would love to. I love to shoot it, but I just don't know where I fucking put it. It's so small, and it just disappears. And I don't know where it went. I just can't figure out where the hell it went. Oh, there's a miss. I'm an OTT guy 100%. I cannot stand TTF. I have a few PFS drawn up. Nice. Hey, what's up, Richard Planks? How you doing, man? Planchets are awesome. I'll send you another one if you don't find it. Oh, cool. You got a whole bunch. I know you got a nice collection of them, but I do definitely want to get another one. I was actually thinking if I can't find it, I was gonna hit up Gene and ask him to make me another one. It's probably my favorite design for a pickle fork. I gotta tell you though, I'm kind of digging the quarter inch. Fucking old ATO might be making a switch. Oh, 8 in a row. Just had a miss. That sucks. All of a sudden you want to get some bags and lanyards made up. Oh, cool. Thank you, buddy. You're the man. Who makes those, Leon? Do you know the price range? The planchettes are made by Gene Kirkland. Logan's trinkets is 6:30. Logan says, "Sorry guys, hold on 1 second. Sorry guys, I disappeared for a second there, but I'm back." Oh, oh man, it's trouble. It's trouble. I feel like Frank the Tank. You guys, you guys remember that movie? Once it hits your lips. Yeah, it's one of those nights actually. Those beers are going down too fucking easy. I gotta work tomorrow, so I gotta take it easy a little bit. It cut out. I didn't hear who makes it. It's Gene Kirkland. Gene Kirkland makes the planchettes. But maybe Leon's got some for sale. I don't know. I don't want to speak for him, but oh, that was a terrible shot. See how I missed that thing by 4 inches? That was really bad. That's the one thing I find weird about these about the quarter inch. When you're shooting and you start you kind of get like you're starting to shoot really nice, and then all of a sudden you just get a random flyer. Like I don't know, it's something that gets fucked up in your form, obviously, but I don't know why. You have 15? Holy shit, that's crazy, Leon. All right. All of a sudden, it got really dark, and here we go. Maybe use a smaller pouch. No, I love the pouch on this. This one's kicking ass. I mean, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure it's going to make much of a difference on how I shoot. Really, at this point now, I mean, in this live to get today, I've hit over 10 in a row on a 40 mil flipper about 3 times, maybe four. I think one of them was 12 or 14 times in a row. So I mean, really, that's some pretty fucking good shooting. I don't think. I think this pouch is a good choice for me. I really like it. The bands are pretty good. I think in the end it just comes down to this, just my release. And I mean, I've been shooting for 2.5 hours already, so it's starting to wear me out a little bit. It's starting to wear me out a little bit, and just keep in mind too that I filmed a video today too on the Avro Ergo Plus shooting 1/4 inch in my backyard, shooting a bunch of other stuff today, and just tearing it up. So I shot for about 3 hours before I came in, edited the video, then I came back out and shot for another 2.5 hours. That's a lot of shooting for one day, man. And anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. We'll call this good. I had a lot of fun with you guys today, man. I had a great time in the live, so thanks a lot for joining me and chatting with me. It was awesome. So, I guess I'll talk to all of you. I'll be live with Leon probably Friday if he's going live and he still wants me around. I'll be there. I'll be there. So check it out. But you guys take care, stay safe, get out, practice, be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys. You're freaking awesome, and you're freaking awesome. Bye for now, my man. Take it easy. Got you justifying yourself? maybe, Billy, maybe. Awesome live, man. Take it easy, guys. Bye for now. See you again soon. Maybe even before Friday.